Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new day doing this ABC challenge by Crafty by Tony and Stephen Plaza. And today is day O. So O is one page wonder and I'm so excited about this. We also have over the page Oxides, Organiser and Ornithology. So I thought we should work on my Ornithology 100 day project, which is this beautiful folio that is definitely not finished yet. And I thought we could make a little one page wonder for over here. So I have a pretty book with like wrapping paper that I used for the cover. So it's really, really cool. And there's some pages that I didn't like so much, didn't know what to do with, like this one. And I think I would really like it as a pocket, multiple pockets. So I thought we could do that. I have cut it into a square, like a one page wonder. So a one page wonder is 30 by 30 or 12 by 12. And I've cut it 34 because I want this to be a bit longer than 15. I want to make something that goes like this. So if it had been 15, it would have been much smaller. Yeah, like here. And it would have been a bit empty. So this is what I wanted to do. So let's jump into it. To make my one page wonder, I've been thinking a lot, honestly. And I came up with this. So I want to turn this around. I want the birds to be facing down. And this is quite important, like this. And I want to fold it right in the middle. So it's not exactly right in the middle because I cut it at the little, you know, my paper was folded. So I'll just cut it like this and I will just remove the excess. Then I want one fold to be here and the other one to arrive right here. There. So I'm using the folds that were already in the page. And well, I guess this way they're the wrong way and this way they're the right way. So I want a little pocket here, I want a pocket here, and I want two pockets right here. I'm going to start by cutting this. So I want my pocket to be over the heads of the birds, maybe somewhere here. And I want this to be straight. 6 centimeters sounds good. And I'm just going to cut these two because I want my pages to be the right side. So I'm just going to flip them. Like this. Like this. Okay, much better. So the easiest thing is to just glue. I would love to sew. I'm going to see if I have the mental will to sew. And I'm going to do my little pockets. So this is quite, it's like copy paper. It's quite thin. So I'm just going to reinforce where I'm going to put the little divots. Like this. And then over here at the top. Now we can make our little divots. So I'm going to measure. That's 8.5 for me, and then half, and the middle here. Now let's make the little divots. I'm really glad I reinforced that because my punch doesn't like thin paper. Now I'm going to ink before gluing. I'm going to ink this part here. For the closure, I have a pretty brilliant idea, if I may say so myself. I just got this in my own shop. And we have this, which could be really cool. There. And one of these, which I always forget the name of, like this, would be pretty cool. So now we need to measure the center here. And we need to reinforce it. And now I'm going to put it about, I think, here. So that's, oh, that's straight in the middle there. I'll just push it in. Great eye. Now, do I want it this way or this way? This way doesn't fit in, but it looks better, so I'm gonna go with that. Okay, and once this is done, we can reinforce it and just glue this shut forever. Okay, so that's our closure. Now we can glue. I'm going to use my rusty PVA glue. And I'm going to glue it in the middle as well, which I should have done before putting the glue. Then I'm going to glue this part here, but not before inking it and making the divot. Wow, I'm forgetting a lot of stuff this morning, probably because it's morning. Now I'm going to cut the excess here that I mentioned before. And now we're going to add, oh, this is way too small. And I would quite like to have a bit of a difference because it's all the same. And you know how much I love my book pages. I'm going to do one with a book page. Now I need to make this stronger, so I'm going to glue one on top of the other. Like this. And then I'm going to cut it to size. I'm just going to put that writing in the center somehow. Okay, and the next one. And now we can round these corners. Ink. And then we can attach it. I'm thinking more like this. And I don't want the little line to be visible, but I quite like this size, I think. So I'm just going to make a little, I don't remember how to call it. A crease? Is it a crease? Right here. Ah, this is looking fantastic. And then we can attach it here. And I might want a closure on this one as well. But I am not liking some of these things over here. I think I have a neighbor playing basketball at the moment, right up there. And that's just very odd. Let me know in the comments if you can hear it. Okay, let's just glue it. No, that's the wrong way. Whoops. I'll just flip it. Okay, can't close this. I'm just going to cut this a little bit smaller on each side because it's driving me nuts. Okay, this is much better. Now all we need to do is to decorate and probably add some tags as well. Oh, we could put a closure here, maybe a little round thing. And today I'm going to go with black. So now let's just glue this. Then we're going to need to make a little hole in the middle and this way. Oh, we also need to make a hole here, right in the center. And that's around here somewhere. Somewhere here. Ink the sides. There. And then we could put some thread, maybe a black one. So that some tacky textile glue would be best. And again, in the middle at the back. So this is going to be hidden and glued. So I don't really care about it. Just going to wait for it to dry. Okay, so now it's all dry and I've put this paper to make sure it doesn't move. And I thought we could add some tracing paper because I've seen a lot of pockets that use this and I think it's a really cool way to vary because all we have here is the same motif and I would really like it to be a bit different in some areas, like maybe here. And maybe we could do something either here. That would be a bit hard, but it could be possible. So over here, I want a rectangle that's about maybe 7 centimeters times 17. So let's do 7 centimeters. Over here, 8 centimeters. There. So that's this one. Then over here we want the same, but maybe 5 centimeters, pretty good. So 5. And then over here, I can't go over this, so it's going to have to be 7.5. Okay, I'm going to glue it using a little bit of tacky glue. Oh, divot. The small one this time. Okay, then we have this one. Make a little divot in the middle here. I don't know how to fix this. Maybe I should put more paper so that it's a bit stronger. And over here, I'm not going to be able to sew because there is something at the back. So I'm going to just glue this inside, maybe. Let's see how it looks. Because I'm afraid this is going to look weird. Oh, it's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. So let's do that. And I will remove the excess later on. And then we have this one. And if I had been intelligent, I would have folded this within the pocket, but I only thought about making this after. So it's not very intelligent, and this is why I have to do some sewing. But I am going to put 2 divots here because we're gonna have some sewing here. So I need the divots to be in the middle there. And let's try by putting some other paper. Okay, seems to be working. It's important to test if you can close your pocket or your fold or anything like this, otherwise it's going to be very complicated. It's looking pretty good. Maybe you can ink a little bit because I forgot, as usual. Let's cut off the excess and over here. Now it's time to ink everything. Well, I'm really happy with this result. Maybe we could even add one here. And I'm so happy as well with this. It's not perfect, but I did not expect it to be like this good. Maybe we could add another pocket over here. I think it would look quite nice, maybe with tracing paper, so that we have a little bit of variation again. So I'm gonna need a new page. And now let's just cut it. And I guess I should have done both at the same time, but it's okay. I'll just cut it about here. And I'm not going to do any notches this time because I have some right there. Sorry, divots. And now we need to get the machine out, which I never do. Alright, so here it is, all sewed up. I did have to go over a lot because my sewing machine doesn't like paper, but I'm really happy about this. So now we need to decorate, and this time I want to put it where it's going to be decorated before decorating it. So I think it would look nice over here on this flip because all the pockets are closed. These are mostly going to be tags. It closes up. I think it's great to put over here. And maybe we should put some labels. We could put some of these and also some of my fieldwork labels or my number labels. And I'm definitely thinking of adding some tags and stuff, but that's a video for another day, not today, because because I need to edit my videos. It's been too long. Oh, this would be so cool. I love it so much. I love this kit, which I made myself. And this paper is just really, really cool, I think. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. So let's just ink the sides a little bit. Then some blue. You might be thinking, what's the point of this closure? Because you kind of open it like this. But when you put tags in here, it's going to be closing here. So this will close up. I don't know if it's understandable, but it's perfect. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, next. Maybe we could put something big here. Maybe an actual bird. So I've had a look, and the only white pelicans I could find are these, and they're like way too big for decorating this pocket. But I did find this one in one of my books, and I really quite like it because the green reminds me this green. So I'm going to go with this one. And I found this little pretty picture. I have no idea what kind of bird this is. If you know, comment down below, please. Then we could put the name. And then I found this. It's a foot bassin or Ganet du Cap. So I will write that down. And now we can continue decorating. So I'm just going to glue this. Well, I guess it would have been nice to do the sewing on top, but that's okay. What we can do is kind of mimic these lines. There, no one would know. Kind of, apart from us. Don't tell anyone. Okay, then let's glue this little birdie. Oh no! Last time it was the head, now it's the feet. My birds are not having any luck here. And then this photograph. And then maybe we could put a couple of labels. I definitely want one, like one of my empty labels, to write the names of our birds. So this is, I've also kept the name of this one. It's a Pélican brun. Let's find two. Maybe not mycology. I should probably kind of get these ordered. So we only have like mycology on one side and stuff that I can use anywhere on the other side. This is cool. Ooh, I love that one. Ooh, that's really, really cool. Okay, and this is pretty cool as well. I like those. I'm just gonna go with those. So these are my empty field notes labels, which go with the field notes labels because you get one page that's empty, which is really cool. So you can just write the names wherever you want. I like that. I do that a lot. If you haven't been following my my crafting, maybe you should subscribe if you like what I do. You'll get to see more of it. And yeah, I like to have the names of all the animals, plants, and such that I put in my journals. I think it's just really cool. Okay. Now let's glue this. And let's write it down. So we have Petit Comprin. And this is Genetic. And well, my writing is not usually this bad, but it's on purpose. Next, should we put some more labels? Maybe some scientific ones. So these are actually used labels, which I think is really cool. This one is pretty. It says geologist. This is why I need to... This one says Scotland, I think, so I'm quite happy with that. Oh, I should have inked the sides of the photograph, I think. Maybe we could put a field notes label. Ooh, or numbers. Because something about like how many chicks there are or something. Something like this. Choice number 1. Choice number 2. I'm gonna go with this one because it says like morning and evening, which could be like the times of the feedings or something. Okay. Oh, maybe we could put a little birdie up here. I'm going to cut this a little bit better. What do you think? It's okay, right? I think it's okay. Maybe a little label over here as well. I might do a little bit more labels about not botany, because I think like most of my, they're like either entomology or botany, and that's because I do a lot of those kind of journals. But since I'm doing like a mineralogy and ornithology journals, maybe I need to vary a little bit my little labels. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I should do like a little bit more labels. If you guys might be interested in those as well, let me know. Okay guys, this is beautiful. For all the stuff that's going to go in there, I think I'm gonna have to do that in another video because I'm really running late in the editing of my videos. So yeah, I can't wait to continue working on this. I think it's looking really cool. And yeah, I can't wait. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Bye.